Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your mid-May to mid-June 2021 general reading, singles love reading, singles love reading for those that are newly single, or maybe never have been in a relationship, maybe just got out of a relationship, maybe have been out of a relationship for a really long time. This is for those that are born December 22nd to July 19th. And again, this won't resonate with every one of you because this is a general reading. But we will see what's going on in your love life. Sometimes, you know, the cards will bring about possibility of somebody new coming in your life. Sometimes it just shows, the cards show what work you have to initiate in yourself in order to bring that out. That you know, to attract that person to you, or to either you attract a person or they're attracted to you. You know, one or the other. Obviously, you both want to be attracted to each other. That helps. All right, I'm Forest for the Trees. Thank you for watching, and I really appreciate your likes and shares and subscribes to my channel. Giving away a free reading. Whoa! On May 26th, pick up these cards. They all fell in a row. And there's a video up on how to get into that reading, or for that reading, to put in for that reading. So, what else is new? Let's see. We are just moving right along in the year, aren't we? It's really going quick. But that's okay. Let's try to enjoy each day and make the most of everything. Every day we have is a gift. Every time, every little thing is a gift anymore. You know, really. After coming out of last year, I'm just appreciative to still be here. So, we have, this is the past energy you have, and the bottom of the deck is you have a lot of hard work going into your work. You're perfecting something. You are putting in a lot of hard work into probably the situation. Maybe you're putting a lot of hard work into yourself, or you're putting you could be literally putting in hard work at work, working overtime, or putting hard work into yourself, or putting hard work into helping you be a better self, possibly. But we have 3 cards, and they're all in reverse. We have the 9 of Swords, we have the 8 of Cups in reverse, and we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. If you're chomping in the background, it's my doggy. Sorry about that. But he's not trying to eat the card, so we're grateful for the little things. All right. So, to me, aside from all the cards in reverse, to me, are a good thing, except for maybe that there's some stagnation holding you from walking away from something that doesn't serve you emotionally. Coming out of a past relationship, there was a lot of heartache, there's a lot of anxiety, there was a lot of grief, sleepless nights, possibly lies, you know, being lied to, and you spend a lot of nights wondering, you know, what's going on, where are they, that type of thing, that type of needless, you know, senseless, not that what you felt was senseless, but what the other person inflicted upon you was needless, grief or sorrow, anxiety. You're coming out of that right now. You're coming into grips, or you're coming into terms with what happened, and you're dealing with it. You still have this tie, though. You don't want to walk away from it. You're having a hesitation. You're having a moment. You're having this, you know, you really just need to turn your back on and walk away from. And you're finding it hard to do. There could be some ties there. There could be mutual friends there. There could be, you know, there's a lot of, it's emotion. Cups are emotions. Your swords are your thoughts and communications. Then you have the 5 of Swords in reverse. And again, that's showing me that you know that it wasn't a fair relationship. It was a one-sided relationship. Your partner probably didn't play fair. Your partner probably didn't treat you fairly, correctly, or how you needed to be treated or should be treated. And, you know, we teach other people how to treat us. So coming into the present and the future, that's something always to keep in mind. All right, sorry about all the crinkles. So we have, you know, again, I like to see these cards, especially these two in reverse. This one, we just need to work on that letting go of, you know, letting go from what no longer serves you, letting go. And it could be the emotional, you know, maybe you're dealing with your thoughts. Maybe you're still struggling on the emotional end of it about letting go of this person. But you know you should. You know that the thoughts, the thoughts, they're there. You've already come to terms with it on both these cards. So that's very good signs. And again, you know, when we know better, we do better. And, sorry about that. I will take the card that fell. Boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on and closure issues. So the closure issues could be, obviously, you know, not wanting to go from there. This feels like there's two cards. Oh, there are. Look at that. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. So this shows me what you probably need to do is play, you know, have some fun and flirt. It was stuck so closely to this card, though, that, you know, it's like almost like you really don't want to move forward. You really don't want to let go. You don't want to go here right now. And that's fine. Take your time on this one. But you have, you know, receiving what you need, progression, arriving and moving on. And then you do have your closure issues. So I think that's part of that emotion. You know what you need to do, but you have that emotional tie that you're still tethered to. So let's see what we have going on in the present. This is energy you could be still attached to somewhat and coming out of. All right. This is for the present for Capricorn, mid-May, mid-June, 2021. Too much. Too much. Nope. And our pre-shuffle, too. This one definitely wants to go. Okay. Patience. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. We have the star card on the bottom of this deck. You know, wishes fulfilled. Your wishes are being heard. You have, send it out to the universe and believe, really. So we have the Six of Cups, the Nine of Air, which is swords. And we have patience. So the Six of Water is Six of Cups, and it's talking about nostalgia. It's talking about remembering. It could be remembering, a happier relationship that you might have had. It could have been remembering this past relationship. Would you stop it, Ozzy? That you came out of. Oh. All right. So we have, remembering the past, remembering this past relationship, or remembering a relationship that maybe didn't end so badly. I almost feel with this too that it was on their side. It was like they almost pulled the rug out from under you. I think you thought you all were headed in one direction and they totally pulled the rug out from under you. And I think this might be you remembering the good times and reminiscing and thinking. But we also have to remember the bad times. Then you have the Nine of Air, and this is the same card as this. And it's still in your present. And it's upright, because there's no reversals in here. So you're still having that anguish, and you're still having the anxiety. You're still having that that fear almost. But you have to see this card as you have the wings to fly. You're on this cliff, bluff, I don't know what you would call that. You're standing on it, and you have the wings. You have the ability to take off, and you have all this help around you. You have all this help around you. So you have to look around you and see your support system that you have in place. And know, again, that you have the ability to get yourself out of your head, get yourself out of your thoughts, get yourself out of that negativity. And if you can't do it, there's people around you that will help you do it. So please reach out to people that you know will help you get out of that mindset. Again, those thoughts. Then you have patience. And a beautiful card. So, you know, the whole process will take time. The whole process will be, you have to have patience in what you want. And you might feel that you need to move faster, or you need, you know, everything should be going faster, when it's in the divine timing. You know, you have to have that balance. You have to have that that allotment of time. You know, there's a clock there. Have that time. Give yourself time. Be gentle with yourself. Don't force things. Don't force feelings that aren't there. If you're still having feelings for this person, don't try to make yourself not have feelings for them. You know, I was saying back here on the good, you know, if you are reminiscing about the good things, always have that balance. You know, patience is about the balance. Have the balance about the bad things too. But if you are not feeling it, give yourself time. Give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Because again, we've got receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and then closure issues. So, you know, the seduction and the flirting, that might not be right now. You might not be feeling it right now. But give yourself time. Beautiful card. All right. See, we've got another passion card. So this is allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And, you know, that could be if you have a new person coming in. It could be, you know, maybe be passionate about something that you're good at, you know. If I mean, obviously that's a passion card, but it could be taken to you know, maybe move forward in something you're passionate about and let your heart sing with joy with that, because it will take your mind off of other things too, possibly. You know, you could have a new love coming in because you have that seduction and that flirt card. So that's a possibility too. Let's see. We'll see what's coming on in the future. And again, you know, this is a snapshot of the energies right now. You can change all of this. You're in control of how your life plays, you know, how you direct your life, basically. And knowing this is coming, you might, you know, work extra hard. You might go to counseling. And, you know, it's something, too, with time. Because, you know, when you're in a relationship and you break up and you could be exceedingly mad at this person, and after 3 or 4 months goes by, you're thinking of all the good times, Or, oh, maybe I was too hard on him, or maybe I shouldn't have said that, or maybe this, or maybe that, forgetting the real reason why the breakup happened to begin with. And then we kind of let our guards down and think, oh, they weren't so bad. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we have the Four of Pentacles, and you have what you hold dear to yourself, you're holding on tight. So coming into the future, it's showing that you're holding on to what you've learned from this past relationship. You're holding on to the knowledge. You're holding on to, you know, letting anybody come in closer than your boundaries allow. Letting people come in and take something from you that's not theirs to take. You're holding that close to you. You're not giving freely as maybe you once did. And, you know, with that, you've got a lot of burdens to bear. You've got a lot on you, and this could be you alone. You know, maybe this was a partnership and now it's just you. And you've got a lot to carry yourself. But the way I look at it is you made it down this hill. Now you're on a straight path. And you do have help. Again, you have help. There's help all around you on this card. And then the final card on this is the Ten of Cups. So this is emotional fulfillment card. This is blissfully happy. This is what you want. This is wishes fulfilled. This is, where was that card? That's what you wanted. You wanted that happiness. You wanted that happily ever after. So you've got that coming. You've got that mindset coming. You've got a lot on your shoulders to carry. You've got a lot of things to work through in order to get here. But it's obtainable. It's the patience. It's having the patience. Remembering the past and what really played out. Having the time and the patience for what's coming. I don't see a, you know, quote unquote love person coming in here, but I do see that your thoughts will be toward passion and maybe flirting and maybe putting yourself back out there. You will be moving forward with the boat, and you're moving forward with the Ten of Wands. You're moving on. You know, I think this Eight of Cups will be turning, and you'll be moving on. You'll see that it was a really hard road, but you did it. And you're doing it. Sorry about that. I don't know how to turn off that notification. I wish I did. Humility. I love that with the little sheepsies. Let's see. This says, accept that you don't know everything, that there is room to learn, room to grow, room to let others bring their strengths into your life. So maybe that's a lesson you need to keep in mind. You know, I'm not saying you know everything, but Capricorns are very, I mean, not that signs aren't smart or whatever, but, you know, they are highly intelligent. There's a lot of Capricorns, you know, this is their sages, their builders, their tenacity, you know, their stamina, their responsibility. They have patience. It's things you have to utilize, Capricorn. You have it all in you already. And that's maybe where this, you know, asking for help or trying to get help from friends comes in. You know, the humility. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to not be on your own. Not have to get through this by yourself. right? And you're gearing up for some type of again, flirting, or maybe putting yourself back out there. Expansion. It's a beautiful card. I don't know how to say that, the name of that herb. Can you see it? I don't know if it's Phaedra. I don't know how you say it. It's pretty though. But we have expansion. Number 20. And that's what we want. We want to grow. We want to expand not only our knowledge, but our essence of our own self. There's an opportunity for development and even the end of challenges that may have been difficult. And that is definitely the 10 of Wands, because the 10 is the ending of a cycle. You're ready to begin anew. You've made that long trek, and you're on a straight road now, so you're ready to see what else can be brought in. And Wands are passion, you know, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius signs. Let's see. It's time to look for a new direction, or to examine more closely any possibilities that have presented themselves to you. Change is coming, but it may be more demanding than you anticipate until you get your bearings. There may be betrayal that is very hard to accept and may actually come as a shock. I think that's what I said up here. If you have been suffering in any way from any challenge, this is a reminder to stop stewing in your anger, sadness, or grief, and that now is the time to move on. Beautifully said. Pretty much wraps up the reading, doesn't it? You know, all this thinking back, the nostalgia, and, you know, being in your head twice. Time to let go, seek that balance, have the patience, move forward, knowing you want this happily ever after. You want the cups, you want your cups fulfilled, you want your, you know, your beautiful rainbow. All right, Capricorn, I'll draw one more card. Oh, Lord, I don't hate, but I do not like when that happens. Oh, goodness. Let's try this again. All right. It's got all my cards wonky. Yeah, I try not to hate. Very hard sometimes, isn't it? All right, let's see. Let's try shuffling these again. So, the reading following this one will be for any Capricorns in a relationship, married, or whatever, that if you know any of them that need guidance or help, or just curious, please send them my way. This literally jumped out of the deck. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. That goes really well with this card. Catch your breath. Isn't that beautiful? All right. This is to take a break and enjoy a quiet period. This time can be used to regroup, recover, and stabilize yourself. It is wise to keep in mind the fact that this is for a limited period of time. You are pausing to regain your footing. As you evaluate your environment, check to see if you need to clear any ill will with anyone. Ask for forgiveness and be willing to forgive as necessary to move forward. Enjoy this downtime, acknowledge the importance of recharging your energy, So you are refreshed and ready to tackle life and any challenges that come your way. So again, you know, just because we forgive, it doesn't ever mean we forget. So you can, if you physically, you know, tell somebody you forgive them, or you can write it and burn it. You don't have to tell them, however you want to do it. Sometimes it does help clear our heads, you know, when we can forgive. But it doesn't have to mean we ever forget what happens. Right? All right, Capricorn. Good reading. And good luck to you. That's a pretty hefty blow, I think, in the past that you've had. But remember, there's room for expansion and growth. You know yourself. You know what you won't allow to be taken anymore. You know, you're carrying your burden. It's like, I've got this now, because you've done the hard part, and you know that the joy is coming. You know, the beautiful Ten of Cups. All right. Please like, share, and subscribe. Anything you need is in the description below. If you like a personal private reading, remember I'm giving away the free reading. May 26th, there's a video up about how to enter for that. And the Together, Married, whatever Capricorn readings following this one, it will be timestamped below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful month. And good luck to you, Capricorn. I'd love to hear how this resonates with you. I try to answer all my comments. So if you have any questions or anything, just, you know, let me know. So thanks again. Bye for now. Hi, Capricorn, and welcome to your mid-May to mid-June 2021 committed love reading. This is for those of you that are born December 22nd to January 19th. And this is, you know, if you're together in any type of relationship, this reading is for you. This will not resonate with every one of you because it is a general reading. So please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. You can also check out your moon and rising signs. You can go to astro.com, astro.com, and put in your date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth, and that will give you your natal chart. Ton of information, and you can check out, you know, go from there and see what your signs are, and then follow, you know, on the videos and see what else you can add to it. So I am a Scorpio sun, I am a Cancer rising, and I am a moon, my moon is in Libra. So what does that tell you? I'm Forest for the Trees, by the way. Thank you for watching my channel. I'd appreciate any likes, shares, and subscribes. Anything you need is in the description below. If you like a personal private reading, if you would like to know the decks I use, I will be giving away a free reading May 26th on the full supermoon. And you are welcome to watch the video I posted not too long ago on how to enter for that drawing. Very, very simple. All right. This side will be for you, and this side will be for your partner. Again, I'm reading the energies as they present themselves now. And it won't resonate with every one of you, so it's just what I can pick up on. Alrighty, Capricorn. Let's see how I need to. Alright, we have the Ten of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Cups. Interesting. They're all in reverse. So you feel either like you can't maybe be who you really need to be. Maybe you feel like you can't be your authentic self. Maybe you feel like you want to walk away or you want to leave and you can't. You need to turn your back on something and you can't do it. It's too emotional for you. You're trying to walk to that sun and it's in reverse. So there's some type of delay. You have the Ten of Wands, and this is a card about burdens. It's about carrying your burdens. And look at how far you've come. You've come all the way down that mountain, Capricorn. You're carrying your burdens. You have help, but you are carrying your fair share. Wands are, you know, fire energy, passion, things you're passionate about. A lot of it is, it could be your creativity. It is your, you know, in this case, it's your burdens. It is an ending of a cycle for you, Capricorn. Wands energy. You have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It's fire. It's fast. So you're coming out of that energy of, you know, having a lot of burdens to carry, and you feel like you had to carry them by yourself. That things aren't fair. There's not a fair balance going on. There's not a give and a take. You might feel like you're making, you know, the money. You might be doing the brunt of the relationship. You might be carrying the brunt of the relationship. That's kind of what I feel with the Ten of Wands. And that there's not a balance there. The Six of Pentacles is about a balance, about a give and a take. And I think you are seeing it as maybe all one-sided, like you're doing the most of it. It could also mean that you feel like you're not putting in your fair share, but I'll see that when I turn these cards over. And then you have, again, the Eight of Cups, and it's trying to walk away from a situation or turning your back against something that you're emotionally attached to, but you need to walk away for your own good. You need to walk away to better yourself. And again, it's in reverse. So there's some type of non-movement there. There's some type of stagnation. There's something preventing you from moving forward. Interesting. Partner has Leo energy, and there's Libra too. So you have, the partner has the Four of Swords in reverse. And the Four of Swords is about taking care of yourself, about being mindful of how you take care of yourself, resting when you need to rest, having a healthy diet, and, you know, taking care of yourself. Also, not giving your thoughts a rest, you know, also giving your thoughts a rest. And this tells me that maybe your partner is not overreacting, but overthinking things. Maybe your partner is, you know, up nights thinking about things and not taking the rest he needs or she needs. Maybe your partner's up worried about you, you know. Your partner has a strength card, and this shows, you know, not only do they have the inward strength, they have the outward strength. So your partner may be holding strong for this relationship to last. Your partner is, you know, trying to be fair and just about everything. Your partner's trying to bring that balance. So maybe, you know, during this reading, or maybe what will come of it is communication. Although the only sword here is the sword of justice, and that's the sword of truth. So that could be where your partner is, you know, really, you all need to come down to the truth of the matter. You all need to come down to the balance of the relationship, what's really going on. You know, are you seeing things clearly? Are they seeing things clearly? It's justice. What are you seeing? What's the truth? You may need a mediator. You may need somebody in the middle. You know, do you want out of this relationship? But what is your reasoning? You know, it's like you don't see balance here, but yet your partner has balance or is trying to have balance. Or maybe there's balance and it's not the balance you want. You know, there needs to be more communication. But I think your partner is worried. I think there's a lot of worry and anxiety going on right now over you that your partner's having. And this could be too where you just feel you have too much to carry. It could be mental, it could be emotional, it could be, you know, spiritual even. That you don't have the balance you're seeking. And, you know, you just feel like you need to run away. But you're not able to. That could be a possibility too. But your partner seems very willing and able to work with you on the situation. Your partner seems very capable of handling the situation, of helping you, of knowing where if you need help, where to go to get help for you. And what you all need to work on together is maybe getting out and having more fun, maybe going out with friends now that a lot of restrictions are lifted, you know. Kind of remembering what brought you all together in the first place, how much fun you all used to have. And it could be too where, you know, you need to be with your friends and they need to be with their friends. That could be that balance too. Maybe you're together too much. And the probable outcome is a Knight of Wands. So I'm just feeling that the Knight of Wands isn't, I mean, the Knight knows a lot more than like the Page does, but the Knight's not yet a king. So there's not that type of graduation there. To me, there's still, coming into this, there is still that play of, it might be okay for a while, but then it can revert to back where it was. So that will have to be addressed. There's not a stability there. There's like an in and out flow, you know. Good one day, bad one day. Good one day, bad one day. Yeah, I'll do this, but then they don't, or whatever. Again, it's the wand energy. It's, you know, your passion, your growth, your learning. And it's like you all are still learning together. But you have to have the truth. You have to have the, you know, the justice. You have to have that balance. So there's still work. There's still work in this relationship. All right, let's see what we got going on here. It's almost like two different versions of the same story, you know. And it's like, how do you keep coming up with this, with two different versions of the same story? You have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. And I feel that a lot with the Knight of Wands. I feel there's a learning there. I feel the transition there. Again, it's that the in and out, but it's also, how long will that go on, and when will you both say, okay, you know, enough's enough? And you really have to have that talk and deal with how you're going to come together on this. Because I think if you all are out with your friends, I think you're okay. But then when you're together, that's where it could be, where the issues start. There you go. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So, you know, that's not all the more reason, but all the more reason to not give up. It's not something to be thrown away or tossed away. It's something to be worked at. Relationships are work. We all know that, you know. You both could be very naive in the relationship. This could be a new relationship for both of you. I almost feel like it's not for the partner, and maybe for you it is. Or maybe you're not that experienced in relationships. Okay, and we've got seasons. So it's cyclical, it's turning, you know. Maybe when this comes in, I love how this almost mirrors it, right? The nest. Let's see, we're into spring here in the northern hemisphere. So, you know, maybe when we come into summer, in mid-June, end of June, possibly this could be turning for you, because this goes to mid-May to mid-June. So maybe there'll be a turning of the tides. Maybe there'll be a new beginning, a new start, a new growth for you by then. Again, it takes work. And it's really easy to just walk away from something, right? It's really easy to. It's easy to get mad and just leave. But, you know, it's that maturity level and where we need to aspire to go to. This is expansion. It's crazy because the single Capricorn's got the same card. So there's something you all need to know about this card. So this says, this is the opportunity for development and even the end of challenges that may have been difficult. It's time to look for a new direction or to examine more closely any possibilities that have presented themselves to you. Change is coming, but it may be more demanding than you anticipate until you get your bearings. There may be a betrayal that is very hard to accept, and there may actually come as a shock. If you have been suffering in any way from any challenge, this is a reminder to stop stewing in your anger, sadness, or grief, and that now is the time to move on. So you can move on is what you're trying to do here. But how do you want to do it? Do you want to move away from this relationship? Do you want to give it a go? Are you moving away from your challenges here to embrace the relationship and move forward? You know, you got ascending and expansion. So where do you want to go with it? New experiences and possibilities. That's beautiful. I could just look at this deck for hours. So yeah, I mean, you know, new experiences, new possibilities, but you can have them together just as well, right? It's your perception and perspective of things. It says, look around in nature, notice the new beginnings, new experiences, and new choices being shown to you. They will only be evident if you take the time to look for these subtle messages. You are on the first steps along a new path. You are being offered a blank page. What are the first words you would like to write on it? Your possibilities are endless. You are in complete control of your life. This is a new beginning on your journey. Live in the present and trust in your own abilities. Plant your seeds and willingly venture into new territory. So, by all means, you know, move forward. If you need to move away from the relationship, do so. But your partner is holding on. Your partner has the strength. Your partner wants the balance. Your partner wants the truth. So you have to think of the fairness. And, you know, this could be, too, where your partner's presenting this right here for me now. But in reality, if, okay, just say they want the balance and truth and all this, and you trust them, then they may be the ones coming in and out, you know. Their actions and words may not mesh up. So you'll have to let me know how this resonates with you, because it's very interesting reading for me, Capricorn. You've got ascending and expansion and growth on your side if you want it. You've got your balance you need to, you know, bring things into balance in your life. But you'll have to let me know. Very interesting. It says true love. And, you know, there's no doubt. Even good relationships that might not work out, you can't say it wasn't a true love, possibly, you know? You have the cups. You have the cups. You're walking away from that emotion. It's like you can't take it anymore. You need to get away from that emotion. And your partner has the thoughts. Your partner's in their head a lot. And it could be a struggle with money, you know. It could be if you're making the money and your partner's spending it faster than you can make it. But again, with the Seasons card, I get not to act in haste. You know, take time. Give it a little time. Don't act in haste. You know, what's that song? There's a season, turn. For everything, there's a season. All right. Capricorn, I'd love to hear how this resonates with you. You can leave it in the comments below. You can email me if you would like to. I try to answer everything. If you would like a personal private reading, that's how to do that's in the description below, along with the decks I've used, the cards, and if you'd like to enter in the free reading I'm giving away May 26th on the super full moon. You can look at the video on how to do that too. That's a few ones back. All right, Capricorn, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful month and very interesting reading. I'd love to hear how it resonates with you. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.